Hello everyone, how are you? I would like to take a time to talk about a question that we all may have. And that question is, why should I vote? Also, I would like to take a minute to ask everyone to imagine that you're in a boat with a group of people and you're stranded out in the ocean. Everyone's yelling out, go east, go west. No one truly knows which way to go. But the only thing that you do know is that if we go east or if we go west, one way is disaster and one way is to safety. No one can come up with a way to go. Then someone decides that, oh, why don't we take a vote on which way that we should go? Well, everyone votes and you hand in your ballots. Except one person didn't do that vote, and that would be you. You decide to give up your right to vote only because of fear that you may make the wrong decision. Even though in your heart's of heart you feel that you know which way that you should travel. Now, the West votes wins. Everyone decides that, oh, okay, we're going to go west. The East votes lose because there wasn't enough votes. Maybe that one more vote might have beat out the West rather, I'm sorry. But the West votes win. You start to travel west. And all of a sudden you come into danger. And guess what? That was the wrong way to go. Now, you sit back and you're saying to yourself, I wonder if I would have voted to go east, which in my heart of heart I knew that if we go east, that would be the way to safety. How do you feel? To know that you didn't help to make that decision to safety, and now you're all headed for destruction. Maybe some may survive, and maybe the chances that others will die. Well, this brings me to the word vote. Exactly what does the word vote mean? The word vote means an formal expression or choice. In 1786, the Constitution was made, which within that Constitution, we were given the right to vote. Now, everyone didn't have the right to vote at this time. At this time, it was only men that were able to vote. It wasn't until 1868 that blacks were given the right to vote. And, of course, blacks were given the right, but somehow they found a way so that they wouldn't vote. And what they did was they said that the blacks had to give up half of their salary in order to have that right to vote. When white men, all they had to do was sign a paper. So you didn't have many votes of the black because they weren't able to give up salary. Now, it wasn't until 1920 that women were able to vote. And actually by this time, women, men, black or white were able to vote. So some may ask, why should I vote? Well, it's our constitutional right. And many centuries ago, many had marched and fought, and some even died just for us to have the right to vote. So if we give up that right by not voting, how do we show our appreciation for all those who went out there and fought for us to vote? When voting, it gives us a right to elect a leader to lead our country, or it gives us a right to elect officials who may help to lead our country. Voting also gives you the right to put someone who has the same or similar beliefs as you may have. Now, if we choose not to vote, we abandon our rights and we allow the will of others to make those decisions and those choices for us. We become defeated. Many years ago, many centuries ago, when there wasn't much media, there wasn't TV, there wasn't radios, there was much eligible voters that went out and voted. But studies have shown that the turnout for eligible voters within these days, with the mass media that we have, such as TVs, we have radios, we have newspapers, and we have the internet. And even though we have all these things that gives us information on each candidate that is running, it has been a great decrease in the amount of eligible voters that has voted. Now, a lot of people still may say, but still, why should I vote? Does my vote count? You know, your vote, you never know. Your vote could be that one vote that makes a difference. And if so many and everybody says that, oh, why should I vote? I don't need to vote. My vote don't count. Just think how many people that won't vote. And think about how many times. Look in 2002 in Florida. Look how the race was so close. And if just those people who was wondering, why should I vote? My vote don't make a difference, would have voted, it might have made that difference. But why? Think about this. Why should you give up your right to vote? It's your right. It's your constitutional right. It's your right to help build our future. Elect someone who may have and share the same values as you, same beliefs as you. That is your right to help vote them in, to guide us and lead us and build our country and lead our country the right way. Why should you vote? Why shouldn't you? Why shouldn't you have a word or say in those things? But if you don't vote, should you sit back and complain? Should you say, oh, this president or this governor is this and they're not doing that? But yet, you didn't put your vote in. You didn't make that difference. So, think about it. Take that time out. If you're not registered, visit your local post office and vote. Because truly, your vote and others' votes who may feel the same way could be the vote that makes the difference. Don't let your right be defeated and taken away from you because you chose not to go out and vote. Don't let them make that choice for you. Just because the media is out there and the candidates are bashing each other, take time and focus on and study and see who has the same beliefs as you and same values as you, and go out there and vote. Make a difference in this world. Don't let them take that away. That vote, that right belongs to you. And as I said before, many has fought for that vote.